It's so hard to chart out. The old Wittgenstein or whatever. Of course, Bitcoin is not becoming the global currency for everyone.
So I feel like what we're talking about, and this is hyper-Bitcoinization, is something often talked about in Bitcoin conversations. Is that what we're talking about? What exactly is hyper-Bitcoinization, and do you put stock into that theory?
Oh yeah, well, we're a hyper Bitcoinization company, so our mantra is furthering the cause of hyper Bitcoinization. I think that it's so hard to chart out. The old Wittgenstein or whatever. Of course, Bitcoin is not becoming the global currency for everyone, but let's pretend that it was becoming it. What would we look for, right? Like, what would be the kind of the hallmark signals that Bitcoin is truly being adopted as in some sort of hyper Bitcoinization form? And you would see countries adopting it as legal tender, companies putting on their balance sheet to hedge, currency risk and inflation risk, people who are being marginalized by society turning to Bitcoin as a way to kind of protect their wealth and, creating communities of that transact in Bitcoin kind of as their own, closed system. And all these things, I mean, are happening in real time. And it's like, sometimes you just want to like take the people who aren't watching this, as closely as we are and just like shake them, be like, hello, like, wake up. Like, this is crazy that this is happening right now. And it's happening faster than I think anyone would expect. I mean, if you said what 2009 was, let's say 12 years ago and some change, 12 years ago, if you said this brand new thing that you've never heard of is going to be used by countries as legal tender, and corporations as like one of their most important financial tools for hedging risk, in a decade, a decade and some change, like you would say, what the hell are you talking about, right? Like, that's absurd. And yet here we are. So what another 12 years brings is just going to be, I mean, it'll boggle the mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. I mean, I don't think like people have come into the market in the past couple of years don't realize that Bitcoin's now 13 years oldish. For Bitcoin's, when Bitcoin first started, nobody heard about it. Bitcoin's first 5-10 years, it was a pariah in the media. And now all of a sudden we have this little perception shift in the media and in popular culture. Well, now people realize it's here to stay and all this stuff. And, we can, how is it going to go even further going forward,
Yeah, totally.